this problem we want to find the second derivative of the function. We've got f of x is equal to 3x minus 1 to the fifth. Now for our first derivative, notice that we have parentheses to a power. So we're going to use the chain rule, the general power rule, to do this one. Whenever you have parentheses to a power, you take your power, put it out in front. What's inside the parentheses remains as is. Lower your power by 1. And then you multiply it times the derivative of what's inside the parentheses. Again, take your power, put it out in front. What's inside the parentheses remains as is. Lower your power by 1, and then you multiply it times the derivative of what's inside the parentheses. So we've got 5, and then 3x minus 1 to the fourth power, 5 minus 1. The derivative of 3x minus 1, derivative of 3x is 3, and negative 1 gives us 0. Now I'm going to go ahead and multiply the 5 and 3 together, so that gives us 15 times 3x minus 1 to the fourth. Now for our second derivative. 15 is just going to stay out in front. Now we still have a parentheses to a power, so this is a chain rule again, general power rule. We're going to take our number, the 4, take our power, put it out in front. What's inside the parentheses remains as is. Lower our power by 1 times the derivative of what's inside the parentheses. Again, take your power, put it out in front. What's inside the parentheses remains as is. Lower your power by 1 times the derivative of what's inside the parentheses. Now 5 times 4 is 60. And we've got 3x minus 1, 4 minus 1 to the third power. Times the derivative of 3x minus 1 is 3 again. And then last thing, 60 times 3 is 180. So we've got 180 times 3x minus 1 to the third power. And that's our answer.